Salam and Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Khadija. So I just wrapped up my weekly exercises with the personal trainer for today, and today was core. And in today's video I actually want to talk about 4 physical exercises that you and I, as perimenopausal women who have yet to reach menopause but it's a coming, are neglecting. So these 4 activities we really need to hone in on and find ways to fit them into our life and make sure that they're a part of our life moving forward, because they're very crucial in helping us not only reach longevity, stay healthy, but also make sure we're able to get through the phase of menopause, which can be tough for a lot of women. Inshallah, it won't be tough for any of us, but based on history, it can be challenging for many women. And so there are certain things we can try to do ahead of time to prepare for menopause, and that's what I want to talk through with you today. So if you're interested, please keep watching. So let's talk about bone strengthening exercises. Estrogen is the key sex hormone that we as women produce. And during the menopause stage of our lives, even starting at perimenopause, we see that there is a decrease in the production of estrogen. And this is a big deal because this hormone helps to prevent bones from getting weaker by actually slowing the natural breakdown of bone. Bone loss is an important concern for menopausal and postmenopausal women. One thing that is important to know is that menopause speeds up bone loss and there is a risk of osteoporosis. According to the Endocrine Society, 20% of bone loss can happen during menopause or postmenopause, and 1 in 10 women over the age of 60 are actually affected by osteoporosis in the world. So what are some of the things we can do? Well, we should focus on 3 things. The first are weight-bearing exercises, so using our own weight to move around, like walking or jumping rope or climbing stairs. We can also get into resistance training, which includes using weight machines or free weights or even resistance bands. Something we also need to take into consideration is balance training. So that includes walking backwards, doing lunges, and using the stepping machine. So let's talk about muscle building exercises. Menopause is associated with the natural decline of estrogen, as we've already mentioned. This actually leads to a decrease in muscle mass and strength. The accelerated muscle loss in our bodies is actually called sarcopenia, and this is associated with the menopausal transition in many women. There are obvious reasons why we need strong and healthy muscles. For example, our heart is a muscular organ that does a whole lot of work for our bodies. We also need healthy muscle because it helps to prevent urinary incontinence and leaky urine. And of course, there's skeletal muscle. So skeletal muscle, we need to remain as healthy as possible because it helps store excess glucose, which in turn helps prevent certain metabolic diseases like diabetes. So the skeletal muscle, along with the liver, helps store the excess glucose in our bodies. Sarcopenia is a serious condition we need to keep in mind because 3 to 30% of perimenopausal women show a prevalence of sarcopenia. So what do we need to do? We need to hit the weights, and there's an emphasis on weight-bearing exercises, including using barbells and dumbbells. Let's talk about heart-healthy exercises. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States and can affect women at any age. According to the CDC, in 2021, it was responsible for the deaths of over 300,000 women, or that's about 1 in every 5 female deaths. Heart disease includes heart attack, coronary artery disease, stroke, heart failure, irregular heart rhythms, or arrhythmia. So what do we need to do? We need to focus on the following. We focus on cardio, not necessarily HIIT, but walking, jump roping, climbing stairs. For some of you, this might actually be jogging or running if you're able to. We definitely need to look at lifestyle habits and modifications, which I will get into in another video. Let's talk about mobility and flexibility exercises. As some of us get older, we move less. So our spine, our hips, wrists, shoulders, knees, and ankles become very stiff. As a result, we have decreased mobility and flexibility. I sit for work and don't move as much as I should have. And so I'm trying to get into the habit of moving more, stretching more, just getting up and away from my little cube so that I can remain as healthy as possible. Some of the things we can do outside of just moving, within our little cube or around our workspace, we should think about cycling. We need to think about swimming, Also, stretching and doing different flexibility exercises. These are things that are really going to be important for us as we're getting older. Let's talk about rest. Now, rest or meaningful rest is difficult to come by for busy working women, especially mothers and women who have multiple jobs, who are going to school, who are the breadwinners, who are the bosses. For some of us, it's not until we are literally fighting for our lives, whether it be physical with disease or mental disease, that we realize we should have been resting all along. So that's another thing that I want to implore you to consider seriously, take into consideration seriously, and try to work that into your lifestyle, not just for the day or not just a fluke, but actually work it into your weekly or daily routine, however you see fit. Just please try your best to figure out what meaningful rest means to you. So inshallah, this video has been helpful for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with women in your life who are perimenopausal or menopausal, who are looking to better their lives with certain physical activities that can keep them healthy, both mentally and physical. And inshallah, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Salam.